Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the starship Enterprise. Its 5-year mission, to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no man has gone before.
Hello, Shadowcat back with more Star Trek Cosmoteer. And last time we entered a brand new system. We're in the Enerionco system. We're here. Okay, let's just make that easy. We're here. And when we got here first, we of course tried a brand new strategy. That is, rather than just kind of flying around aimlessly and seeing what we can turn up, instead, we took a different approach, which is that we went back and just kind of circled around the asteroid belt, seeing what we could turn up, and it did well. Not only did we finish off the first 25% of our investigation that way, but we need a total of, let's see, we have 18 now, 30 is 51%, so we need 12. And if I take a look at this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Oh, wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 signals that we already know of. Yeah! So, we got this. What I think we're going to do is we're going to hit the interior of the solar system, and we'll pick up these, and once we get, deeper in towards the sun, I think we'll find all the points that we need. We also dealt with a pirate base. There's not much left of it now. However, we did bring our ship in here and take care of a lot of the cleanup. We have lots of steel on board. Still need more, though. Like, we're full up on steel, which is why we've got so much iron here. We're also full up on shells and missile parts and everything else. What I really kind of think that I want to do is I really kind of think that I want to turn this ship into some kind of missile ship. Because we've got all the factories. The question is just, where exactly do we put the missile launchers? I had briefly considered putting them in here, but since you have to enter them from the side, this doesn't really work. So I'm not sure how we're going to do this yet, but we'll think of something. I also have some other ideas, like potentially putting weapons up here. Weapon turrets. And in fact, there's some big turrets we can put up here that we may get into later. For now, however, I'm going to take this ship and I'm going to send it back to base. And we're going to get the Enterprise started on its little quest. So we're going to head straight for here and see what happens. By the way, in addition, I have solved the problem that we had last time. The game is in fact fully updated, and I found the setting to turn on cruise. So now any repairs done to the ship must be taken on by the crew themselves. This is going to add a somewhat higher level of difficulty because we just can't hit instant done and it's done. We will have to bring the ship to a stop, and then the crew will have to go out and actually make the repairs, assuming, of course, we have the materials to fix it. So that is something we will have to deal with now. In addition, we are actually running really, really low on antimatter. And so we may have to start salvaging crystals wherever we go so we can start turning that into antimatter. And we have an asteroid of gold here. I'm going to mark it. And the other points here are just pirates. It's an asteroid field in a pirate territory. Not going to worry about it right now. I'm going to set up a couple of more points. And we're going to move on. Now, unfortunately, we cannot bring the Fanged Freighter in to get this while there's pirates around. And while we could probably clear them out, do we even need the gold? Let's see. Hypercoils, processors. I actually don't see gold. Wait, maybe we do need the gold. Items. Copper, carbon, uranium. No, we are completely out of gold. Okay, well, we'll have to fix that then. In the meantime, though, we're being followed? No, we're not being followed. Small, small. Small. Lots of small asteroids out here. Nothing particularly useful. And this looks like... yeah, this is a resource depot. Okay, well, that's fine. Now we know where it is. It's good to know. They usually don't spawn with a whole lot of resources. But we could always check. Like, do they have crystals? They actually do have some crystals. Alright, we're going to buy their crystals. They don't have any dilithium. They do have some torpedo parts, though. We'll buy the torpedo parts. Everything else we really don't need. In fact, we can sell them the missile parts. They're just taking up space. Everything else we will hold on to, though. So there they go. They'll transfer everything over, and all the crystals will go pretty much straight back to the warp core. One thing we're going to do is we're going to turn these back on. There we go. Here comes the onslaught of crystals. And did they just run into us? They did just run into us. Alright, so they're bringing lots of crystals, primarily from up here. What's this over here? Oh, nothing we need to worry about. Alright, so it looks like they've already produced some antimatter. We have some shells here stacked up in storage. That's excellent. And they're bringing the rest of the crystals over. Good. Okay, we are set when it comes to torpedo parts now. Alright, we're moving on. There's actually a point over there. I want to go grab that one. And then we'll come back this way, and we'll grab this one, and we'll come over here. That's our current path. Now, we are crossing pirate territory again, but I don't think they're going to bother us. Looks like he's bothering him, actually. Then again, I could be wrong, too. Are you really going to come here to attack us? Because I don't recommend it. Oh, actually, you're being attacked from behind. Oh, and that just took out your entire cockpit. Yeah, bad for you. In fact, there's a sprocket now coming at us. It's got dual cannons. They hurt. Okay, you guys need to keep this thing off of us. Do not let it in the shields. Alright, we can handle this thing if it comes too close. Yeah, it's closing on us. Alright, here it comes. Give it a shove. Good enough. And now we're under attack by more pirates. This isn't good. Oh, we must have wandered into pirate territory. Okay. No, this isn't pirate territory. Wait. Oh, it looks like there was a ship over here. It looks like a Marigold class. Okay, well, we don't need to have any more ships. We can barely crew the one that we have. And since we didn't seem to get anything from the pirate base, it looks like we're not going to be picking up any additional crew here anyway. Either way, not good for us. However, looks like we did incur a little bit of damage. Let's take a look. Wait, are they... They're shooting at each other. And they're hitting us in the process. Ooh, that cannon is nasty. Okay, well, we're not getting involved. No, instead we took a little bit of damage. Yeah, just some minor plating damage on the port side. So this seems to be a good time and place to showcase the new mechanics. As I said, we've got this thing updated now, so now that we have crew. And that means that if we simply hit this button, it activates the crew. So they should head now to the airlocks. Oh, is there damage up here too? Oh no, they're retrieving steel. And they're just going to deliver the steel to the plating, and we're good. Usually there's a bit more, you know, fluff and stuff, but it's fine. There wasn't that much damage done. If we ever take more damage, you'll get to see more of it. But it does mean that the crew is a little bit, you know, more important. Which, speaking of crew, let's check up in on our people. So we'll check in on our favorites. Looks like everyone is still here. Very busy in the engines. Very busy on the bridge. I like it when people are on the bridge. The bridge is safe. Hopefully. Alright, there's a stomper coming. Okay, we have got to get it away from here. Give it a shove. Alright, if it comes back, we're going to hit it again. Is it coming back? Yeah, it's coming back. Be ready on the tractor beams. Shove it. Man, you are tenacious. Also, it's going to end poorly for you. Your cannons are almost gone. You've lost an entire wing. You're down a thruster. 2 thrusters. Both wings are gone. All cannons are gone. Give it up. Core breach. They're gone. I mean, it's unfortunate. Didn't want to blow them up, but they didn't exactly leave a whole lot of options. How much damage did we take there? Minor plating damage. A 4 port side, aft port side, and the port side nacelle. Nothing that we really need to worry about right now. I'm not going to stop the ship. And we are going to go onto here. This is just a navigation beacon. So we don't even need to go that far. Don't need to get that close. So this puts us up to 24 already. We only need 6 more and we're done. Which, you know, is good. And I wish I could take more advantage of that, but without more crew, there's not much we can do. We'll check out and see if maybe they'll let us buy some more crew. I don't know. Probably not. I see one hostile signature. It is incoming, but can it get around all the asteroids in time? Yes, it can. It's fast, too. Alright, they've opened fire. They're really pounding on the aft shields. However, shields are holding. Which is more than can be said for that ship. We're neutralizing the weapons on it, however, they've got company coming in from the rear. And now they're coming after us. Okay, tractor beams. Get rid of them. We lost an engine! And in fact, it's gaining on us now without the engine, even with the tractor beams. We have one person who is EVA. We don't have a choice here. Turn and fight. We've got to go back and get our people. As a matter of fact, we're just going to collect our people. Keep the tractor beams on. There is also a big crystal asteroid here. Marking that for later. Keep the tractor beams on. Did we have any people back there? I'm concerned that we did. No, I think they were back in this engine. It looks like they don't have any kind of interceptors on here. So the torpedoes are just doing all kinds of damage. The tractor beam is keeping them out of range, though. And now they're under attack by this one? We're just under attack by everybody. However, wow! Did you see that? The other ship took him out with one cannon volley. A cannon which no longer exists. Okay, we got our people back. Alright, keep the tractor beams on. Insufficient tri-steel to fix that. We should be able to do these repairs, I think. Yes? Oh, absolutely. No, we did critical damage to it. The cockpit's gone. Okay, then. We can make some of the repairs. We can't make all of the repairs. We cannot replace that engine until we get back to either a space dock or we hook up with the freighter again. I think that's all we can't do, though. Alright, let's check on the crew. Is everybody still there? Yeah, everyone's still there. Our people are back in this engine. Which is a lot safer. Thankfully. Alright, well, I'm going to make this, or come over here, remove this threat. And then we're going to come down this way. Get this thing off of here. I guess we're not getting this thing off of here. It looks like the magazines are empty. That's not good. And wasting torpedoes on a giant asteroid is not helping. Maneuver the ship over this way. In fact, we may need to go back and get that crystal asteroid ourselves. We'll move the ship over. And then we'll bring the ship this way. Forward's a good direction. There we go. Okay. Tractor beams can take a break. Yeah, he's taking a firing range just outside the shields. This is not a ramming ship. However, it is being dismantled. Alright, I think it's been disarmed. No, it has not been disarmed yet. Now it has. Now it's ramming. Core breach. Oh, bad day for them. Alright. Setting that back to, or setting the tractor beams back to fire at will. We're going to go back and mine this asteroid. At least what we can without specialized mining gear. Because we need to have crystals. We need to have antimatter. And now that is safe, we can bring the freighter over here with the specialized mining equipment to get what we couldn't. However, we are getting more torpedo parts now, which is good. We'll see if we can fill up the magazines. There is another threat over here, though. We're going to engage it. Looks like another one of the same class. They've noticed us. That's actually a very interesting ship design. Alright, take a pause. Oh! And there's a cache there! Almost didn't notice it. We want to make sure to go investigate that. However, only after we deal with this. So that's it. They were protecting something. Or using it as bait to trap people. Alright, that ship is gone. Using it as bait to trap people is probably more likely. Leave it out there, let people get curious, and then when they do show up, just go ahead and remove them. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and speed things up here. We'll see what's in it. Didn't see what was in it. Oh well. Hopefully we got some good stuff out of it. But we're good to go here. So we're gonna set our new course. We still need 5 more signals. And that's 1 right there. But I have a feeling we'll find more as well. And how is the freighter going? It is not the fastest ship. But it doesn't need to be. They'll be fine. We could theoretically actually improve by modifying the back engines. We might have to increase the size of the engines a little bit. But it's not terribly important. It doesn't need to race. It does need more people, though. Alright, so back here, how close are we? This looks like a station. That would be because it is a station. Okay, don't pull up to the station directly. We want to go alongside. Also, don't hit that platform. Close enough. Alright, let's contact them. What do we got? So, contact the Precumio station? Yeah, we did that. Also, what else we got? So, Renegade Pack, Fugitive Bounty, we got that one. Pirate Hunter, no. Renegade Pack, 2 out of 5. Now, we really haven't done a whole lot over here. Which, you know, is fine. We're not here as bounty hunters. But we did clear this asteroid field. And this bounty. And this one. And there's a pirate base out there too somewhere. Alright, so we'll take credit for these. And what about crew? Actually, we can get some more crew. Look at that. Alright, so I guess they do kind of restock crew from time to time. Well, we're going to hire them. We'll take them on board. And can we make repairs? Yes, we can. It's going to cost us a little bit of money, but we can afford it. So we are going to get our engines replaced. And the station will be supplying the materials we need to. But here they come. It's a bit surprising that the engine got blown out since it has its own deflector shield. And there we go. And look at that, powering up automatically from the warp core. So we'll get some people in there to handle it. There they go, engines are online. Good to see. So one last check over here. Why are you not moving? You're going there. Okay, now they're moving again. And roughly 13.5 clicks. Good enough for me. Time to move on. The next point is over there. Still need 4 more. So we're going to speed things up and see what it is. This is going to take us through more pirate territory, though. If they bother us, we'll deal with them. If not... You know what I should have done? I should have bought more crystals while I was there. But I didn't. Looks like a lot of them, actually. Yeah, there's 3 signals here. And one of them is absolutely on an attack vector. As a matter of fact, they all are. Alright, they're firing on us. Torpedoes are away, though. We've done damage to their engines. I don't think they're a threat anymore. And the rest of them are too slow to catch us. So we're fine. There's another signal in there, too. So once we get done with this one, we'll dip back inside the fog and deal with that then. Oh, and this is bad. There's pirate territory we didn't realize. Turn this ship around. As a matter of fact, can you warp out of here? Yes, you can. That was close. Yeah. That was very close. How about we go for something a little bit safer? Why don't we try that gold asteroid up there instead? And we'll try something else later. What do we got here? Another gold asteroid. Well, here's what we'll do. We'll mark it. Okay, we've marked it. Now we can move on. We only need 1 more point since our freighter found the other one. Really lucky that we had enough crystals to use the warp drive. Now, we also have dilithium crystals. I'm not sure what the difference is between the blue and the gold crystals. I'm sure there's a difference somewhere. But okay, we're entering pirate territory again. We're going to still tag this last signal, and then I'm going to bring it back to the base. Actually, no, take it back. We're not going to go there. There we go. Alright, what are we doing here? There is a ship literally on top of us. And it's been pretty well disarmed. We have lots of incoming laser fire on the aft quarters. Nothing, however, that we can't handle. As a matter of fact, the ship is not doing too great as it is. There's no more torpedoes, though. Are we out? We are out of torpedoes again. This is getting ridiculous. Alright, in that case, we only have one other option. They're going to dog us until the shields fall. And now they won't. There is still a jump drive in there. We're going to get some crystals. We'll send the people out to bring that stuff in. Alright, that should go straight back to the antimatter converters. But it's not enough to finish either one of them off. There is a large asteroid here, though. Can we get a little bit more here? Not really. Alright, well, I'm going to mark this one. We're going to go check that out. Then we're going to swing by here again. And then we'll go back to the station. Oh, wait, is that a pirate? That looks like a pirate base. Okay, never mind. We're not going there. No, 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 no. We are not equipped for that. Do you know who is equipped for things? You're equipped to mine. Let's get to work. Bring the ship in closer. How many people do we need here? Oh, wait, no, hold on. We actually need... Ooh, they suggest 112 people. Oh, that is with my modifications. So, I was actually thinking, in terms of, like, offense and defense, since we have shells here, these dual cannons, they're actually pretty amazing, as we saw earlier. Kind of hard to use, though, since you can only put them so close to each other, because the front has to be open. But there's nothing that says you can't put them back to back. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to add a couple more of those. But even without those, still says we need 82 people on this ship, and we're nowhere close to that. But while they're working, we're going to head back to the station. Oh, there's still pirates inside the asteroid belt, too. How lovely for them. And speaking of, here comes another one. This is a triad class. Cannons. Lots of cannons. Coming into range. Firing on us. Shields are holding. Looks like they got deflector shields, but we've overpowered their deflectors. and disarmed all the cannons. And their deflectors. And their power core. That was a mistake. Alright, well that took care of them. So now we bring the Enterprise back to base. Turn in what we've got. And we can get out of here. What about the Fanged Freighter? It looks like they've pretty much taken this thing apart. So I believe we just right-click? Yep, right-click. Very good. There's also a crystal asteroid here that is large. We'll go ahead and mine that one. That didn't take long. Alright, well from this angle we should have a clear shot over here. Yeah, there's no intercept in the pirate territory there. So we will jump back to the Enterprise. And we're going to start repairs. Yep, some minor damage up front. Well, I say minor damage, but I mean, there is some of the plating that's almost gone. But, there's more plating around it. So, nothing to worry about there. Instead, we're going to hail the station. We're going to turn this in. As well as this Renegade pack. 2 Renegade packs, actually. And can we buy the crystals we need? 94 of them up here. The answer to that is a most assured maybe. We can get rid of the missiles. We can buy some antimatter, though, and torpedo parts. So that's all very useful. We're going to do that. We'll initiate that trade. While they're trading, we'll check up here. Still a long way to go there. And if the trading is done, which it does appear to be, I'm going to have the Enterprise meet up with the freighter. And that is a hostile signature that is well outside of the pirate territory. Do we need to be worried about that? I don't think we do. It's a howitzer class. But I don't think it's noticed us, and I don't think it's going to bother us. Okay, very good then. And the Enterprise made it to the asteroid first. Okay. Well, that's fine. We can leave that, and we'll explore a little bit more around here. See what we can pick up. Because we don't really need any more iron. We don't need any more copper. There's another medium gold asteroid over here. What else can we get? Lots of hostile contacts around here. There's small uranium, medium hyperium. That's worth something. But we are interested in getting a big asteroid of blue crystals. Which is what we're going to do right now. We'll speed things up and watch them just kind of burn through everything. Since the Enterprise already picked up all the easy-to-access crystals, now they got to burn out everything that's deep inside. Yes, I know, there are many hostile contacts around here. Stop it. Okay, so we got all the Hyperium out of that one. We can clear that out. So we'll send the freighter up there. I'm gonna have the asteroid tag or the Enterprise tag along, just in case. There's another medium asteroid right there. There's not many crystals in these asteroids. And the same thing goes for the gold. Even with that asteroid, I mean, this is all the gold we've got. And we're full up on processors, so you can't tell me it was that. Okay, everyone's back on board. We're going to grab this asteroid over here. And we will go ahead and mine this as well. We could, however, take a look at the at things like the trade station and see what they have in terms of crystals. Small carbon, sulfur. Yeah, there's not a whole lot that's in this asteroid field. I'm going to set a course for this Syntis base. And we'll see what they have. And you are a problem. Okay, pirate. You've been threatening these space lanes for too long now. Let's see. Small, small, medium. I may as well survey this area while we're in it. Oh, those are interceptors. They're firing missiles at us. Now, the howitzer. Right. This is a ship that's meant to fly backwards. Here's what we want to do, though. If he wants to go backwards, why don't we bring him into us? See if you can get us in range. Pull him in. We're stuck on an asteroid. Can we please fly around the asteroid? Why is this a hard concept? I'm just floored. Why is this difficult? Do we need to get different thrusters on the sides? Forward. Go forward. Go forward. Just go forward. Medium, medium. There's titanium over here. We have a fair amount of it, though. If you run into another asteroid, damn you! Why is this so difficult for you? Just plow through the asteroid. Oh, I'm getting so tired of this. Push it! Now, can we please get a hold of that other ship and bring it in here? It is an absolute menace to all of the space lanes. We need to get rid of this ship. I mean, I know that I don't usually play the part of peacekeeper, but come on. Can we even get close enough to get the tractor beams on it? No, it's holding steady. It's not inside a weapons range, but it's also outside a tractor range. It can stalemate us forever. Is there any more power that I could put into the engines? Is that possible? Ooh, there's a crystal asteroid out here, though. Well, we got that now. Outside of torpedo range, outside phaser range, outside tractor range. Nope, this thing can stalemate us forever. Wait, wait, wait! Nope, we got it. However, we've got to disable that forward gun. It's gone. We got the cockpit. Good job. And the torpedo just took it out. Okay, well. The skies are now a little bit safer. Problem being, though, did some pretty significant damage. Those cannons are nothing to scoff at. Okay, we can get repairs done, though. They just weren't paying attention to where they were flying and ran into an asteroid. That's about the only reason they stopped. They were capable of stalemating us forever. More steel, more steel. There we go. Okay. Very good. Well, there's nothing more for us to get here. That's an iron asteroid. So now we've got to we need to reconvene with our freighter, who is not moving very fast. We should work on the engines of this one. We have the time. The question is, do we have the materials? We probably do. It is basically a mobile shipyard. Alright, let's give them a call. See what they got. As far as crystals go, not much. We'll buy what they got anyway. Tri-steel is always good to have. Diamonds, always good to have. Processors were full on. Dilithium crystals? Sure. Yeah, initiate that trade. And then we'll go back to the other station and see what we can do about maybe more crew. And maybe a few more upgrades. Alright, so that's everything transferred over. We're going to come back and visit this. And the Enterprise is stuck on a rock. Who's driving? Oh my god. Weiren's driving. Okay, Weiren. You're fired. You are absolutely, unequivocally fired. Turn the ship. Okay, see? I can do this better than you can. And I don't even have a license. Okay, Enterprise. Bring the Enterprise in if you can. I realize this may be a rather big ask, but if you can. In the meantime, though, there's an extra large crystal asteroid here that we should be able to salvage. Or mine, rather. It's not salvaging, but it's an asteroid. Alright, turn the lasers on. Also, lots of steel over here. Wreckage from something. The last light year. Is that all we got? Guess it is. Okay, well, still worth stopping. Oh, there's a bigger one over here. This place is a gold mine, and another large. Mine it out. Look at him go. Good thing those lasers have good range on them. Might not be any good against other ships, but you know what? Good enough for this. Let's move on. Actually, can we even use them against other ships? I think we have before. Yeah, fire at will. So they're perfectly usable against other ships. They just don't do a lot of damage. But you know what? A little damage is better than none. Large uranium asteroid. Do we need uranium? We do, actually. So we're going to mine this out, too. Do you remember when we were heading back to base? I remember when we were heading back to base. That was a long time ago. That was before we entered the asteroid field. Before the dark times. It's kind of hard to scan, though, when I don't have people who are staying at the sensors. Do I need to make it so that we have people working on the sensors? Here. Like, you guys here. You guys should be working here. How do I do that? Oh, wait. Order squads? Ah, here we go. You guys should be working here, like, exclusively. And you guys should be working here, okay? That should keep everything turned on. However, I don't see anything else here. I'm going to pull the ship into that defense platform right there. That should make it easier to get out of here. Same thing with the Enterprise. You're already half turned. Sulfur asteroid there. We don't really need it yet. Still a hard hat ship out there. We should look into that. Alright. Contact... You contact... No, not the Enterprise. Contact the station. Okay. So, bounty here. We've got that one. This bounty pack we've got. This one we've got. Oh, and the pirate base. Which, of course, is limited to 440. We're well beyond that. So we got all those. And we also need to get the Explorer to 76%. So we got that. That is going to take us all the way up to 45 signals explored. We're sitting at 30. In terms of people, though, we can't get any more here. In terms of materials, there's some crystals we can buy. Anything else? No, not really. And I don't think there's anything... Oh, there is actually stuff here. Wait, resource collector? What is this? Provides 4 small roof-mounted tractor beams that can collect resources and deliver them to any storage on the ship that has an exterior hatch. Crew will only operate the resource collector when there are resources marked for retrieval. That is cool! Is there anything else we're missing? Hyperdrive beacon. Right. Laser turrets. We never got these. Well, we have them now. Flak battery turrets. Also good. Cannon turrets. Good. And a deck torpedo launchers? That's new. Deck torpedo launchers. Okay. Can we make upgrades then? Because if we have a deck version of the torpedo launchers, can we put some armor in front of these? We're going to investigate this. So let's go into planning mode. So we're looking for deck torpedo launchers. Here we go. It looks like roughly the same thing. It's just it doesn't have the space in front of it. So we could back this up then. Okay then. Why don't we try this? We're going to take all of this. Well, no, not all of it. We're going to take these. And we're going to back them up. Like that. We'll fill in here. Actually, you know what? We'll back these up as well. Why not? And this will allow us to swap out for that. Right? And then we can put some plating in front of it. And in front of these. And so that should make that a lot more protected. Now, there is still a deflector there. It's in the middle of all that armor. So they'll have to burn through the armor first. Then get to the deflector. Then get through more armor. At least I think that's how it's going to work out. So what about the front? This actually looks really easy. We just back this up. So we want to select, and then snip. Back that up a little bit. We'll put that there. And then we'll just replace that. And that should be good to go. So what is the difference between these? This is a just more expensive version, actually. So let's go. Let's make those adjustments. So they're going to have to deconstruct and move things. We'll speed things up just a little bit. But there they go, deconstructing and then reconstructing. Lovely. Now, is anybody going to pull in the rest of these torpedo parts? I guess not until I tell them to. There we go. So we'll have some extra torpedo parts laying around. It's not going to hurt us. But there we go. That makes the Enterprise a lot less vulnerable. And if we check out the exterior, it pretty much looks the same. But it's okay, we know the real difference. So while we're busy working on armaments, and we're kind of running long on time, we're going to take a look at the Fanged Freighter. Because I do think that some deck cannons would be absolutely wonderful on this ship. Right there, and right there. Wait, does that not work? Oh, wait, did I put them backwards? I put them backwards. So we're going to add in all the different doors on those deck cannons. That's good. So that will make this ship truly terrifying, at least towards the front. Towards the back, less so. However, I do think that we can make some upgrades down here, too. Specifically, I think it's time we add in some engine rooms. Or maybe even upgrade the engines entirely. Like, could we add impulse engines back here? Is that something we could do? So, advanced impulse? Now, the advanced impulse engines have a thrust capacity of 800 kilonewtons. These are just large thrusters, I think. Yeah, these are large thrusters. These also have a thrust of 8,000 kilonewtons. So, by adding the impulse engines, we're not really adding anything extra. That being said, however, we could add maybe a third one? Is that something we could do? Maybe. We have the warp core, so they're automatically powered. We would just need to kind of move things around a little bit to make it work. Maybe. Maybe we could bring these in a little bit. What if we did that instead and put a smaller engine in the middle? Yeah, something like that. Then we can get rid of that on the outside. So we're only actually increasing our thrust capacity by 6,000 kilonewtons. But that's still better than nothing. These rear point defense I don't think are really doing us any good. So we'll get rid of those. And the thruster back here, we'll go ahead and just... How do we want to do this? We got to put some armoring back here. I think we'll just go ahead and do that. And... something like that. That should be fine. We'll fill this in. In fact, we can even put another one back there. That should be good. And then we don't really have to change much else. However, that puts up our necessary crew to 115 between the engines and the deck cannons. We only have 34 people. Not a great place for us. But we're going to do that. So that's going to require some pretty significant changes back here. And without a whole lot of crew to help, it might take us a minute. But while they're working on that, I'll take a look at the Enterprise. Also, I don't know why people are going over here, but if the Enterprise is helping, we better bring the Enterprise in close. And speaking of people, we're recommended to have, suggested 148. We have 173. We could easily send people over there. So to bring this ship down to 148, 153 would be 5. So we want to send 25 people over there. So we're going to go ahead and hail them. And we want to send over 25 people. And I have no idea who's going to get sent over. There's a very good chance we just lost somebody. But we didn't. Nope. Dynamic is still over here. JP, Jim Skywalker, and Weirin, of course. And Tux is still over here. Alright, but there we go. Unfortunately, the cannon kind of wrecked the nameplate on the ship. So maybe we got to redo that. Could we redo that? I don't know. I have an idea. We'll see if we can take care of this. So decals. What if? Can we just put it down the sides? All right, let's turn that off. So F a... Ooh, no, we really can't. We run out of room. Okay, so here's what we'll do instead. We'll do this. There's an N, and there's a G. Fang. If you read it the right way. Otherwise, it's just FNAG. And if you want to call it FNAG, that's fine. But, yeah, Fang. So there we go. Much bigger, much scarier ship. You know, with basically nobody to run the guns. Actually, is anybody running the guns? We actually do have people in here on the guns. Which is kind of surprising, but sure. Okay, fine, whatever. Good for them. Alright, so that's going to do it for today. We made it through the halfway point. We even got a few upgrades that I didn't even realize was in here. I can't wait to test them out. These could be real game changers. Who knows? So we get back here next time. We will pick up with the inside of here. There's still several points to be explored. We know that there's a pirate base over here. And that will probably need to have more photon torpedoes. We got a fair amount of torpedoes over here, though, so maybe we could take it. We'll finish exploring all this area over here, and if that doesn't do it, then we'll move into the outer ring here of signals. We'll take care of those, and after that, we'll just start making our way back out, spiraling our way out until we finish it off. So, if you want to be here for that, make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit the bell icon, that way you're here for every video when they come out. If you know somebody else who's also into Star Trek or Cosmoteer, either one, or you just like spaceships. Hey, who doesn't like spaceships? Come on. Then share the video out. Otherwise, just leave a like, leave a comment in the video. I'll see you next time for more Star Trek Cosmoteer, and until then, take care.